All right, let's see here. I'm live. Gio, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good tonight. Hey, Wanda, how you doing? Welcome. Joe Morgan, how you doing? Outdoors with Big Matt, how you doing, buddy? Joe had a good weekend. Took his dad out. Shot a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. We're doing good, Wanda. How are y'all down in Louisiana? We're starting to see some of the rain bands from Fred. He was a good dog, but he's flat out in the highway, just drying in the sun. We're starting to see some rain bands up here in South Carolina. It's been raining pretty much all day. What? I don't know why they. I don't. Jill, why do they hold some of those comments when people say give them a thumbs up? Why is that? Duckalope, what's going on? How you doing? Hey Chris, are you because of a what? Emoji? A and B Outback Adventures, what's up? Chris, are you home or are you still in the field? Living him in. How you doing? Life's just crazy. Nick, little Nicky. Miss Francis, how are you? Yeah, I know. Things got stupid the last couple of days, didn't they? Little Matt's watching me. Oh, shoot me a picture. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I hope he's feeling better. Oh, let me see here. Citadel Warthog? Nope, I've never shot one. Yo, Mark J, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, happy Monday, right? Well, this is for little Matt. Let's see if I can find one. It's pretty sad. Let's see if we can find one. Is he really? Please video that. All right, Chris. You take care, man. Yeah, give me a text and let me know everything's gonna be all right. Raymond Williams, Sunfish Assassin, how you doing? I appreciate it, Sunfish. Nick, if you can get that on video, how about to Mama, will you? In case y'all wonder why I was blowing duck call, I got my almost 2-year-old. I got my almost 2-year-old grandson watching, little Matt, and he likes his duck calls. You ever do duck call versus duck? Yeah, living him in. I did one already. R&T, Mondo. I did this one, the R&T Mondo versus the Kurt McCulloch White River edition. Sure did. You gotta look it up, Bo. You gotta look it up. This is the R&T. This is the White River edition. And this is a new one I got. This is called the Outlaw. Fins and Foul, what's going on? I got it. Yeah. There you go.
Papa.
Cool. Yeah. He's in there blowing his duck calls. I got to blow him back. It's about that time, guys. It really is getting close. That's right. I'm starting them young, Bubba. Is that good or bad there, Fins? But it is almost time, ladies and gentlemen. Parts of South Carolina, in some areas, the deer season has already started. Early goose season starts September 1st. Dove season starts September 4th. Purple Gallinoo, moorhens, they start September 8th. Early teal season starts September 10th. Oh, we're rolling down to the wire. Yeah, hey, that's my grandson, buddy. That's my grandson. Oh. All right, let's see here. That's cool, Gio. You need to go, man. You need to go at least once. On the Broad River. Is that the Broad River here in South Carolina? He calls better than you. I have a call up here on my call board. Dark 30, Kyle. What's going on? It is getting close. I am very excited. I saw a bunch of ducks Friday. I saw a bunch of teal, early blue-winged teal Friday in a little pothole on the edge of a field that had flooded after a rain. So I'm kind of, I wouldn't say worried right now, but let's see here. How do I put this? I'm excited to see them, but it is just a little too early for them. The lakes, of course, have got plenty of food and water and whatnot. But a lot of the fields that are around here that they flood, the private stuff, they're either starting to flood them or they haven't flooded them yet. So I got a feeling they may just ease on out. Of course, with the drought in the Dakotas, oh, okay, all right, the Georgia, okay, I got it. But the Dakotas are going through a drought, and we all know that. So I'm wondering if that's pushing birds down right now into the Central Mississippi Flyway and crossovers coming into the Atlantic. I don't have a weather report for the eastern side of Canada. I don't know if they've been getting enough rain or not up there. But we got Fred coming up from the south. Still don't know. I think they're saying Grace may shift over and head west through Haiti and then on to Central America. I don't know yet. Into the Gulf, who knows what's going to happen. But so I'm excited to see them, but I'm also kind of like, I wish they just waited a couple of weeks, because teal, I mean, the slightest thing will move teal out of your area. So. So let's see here. We got 9 people in the house. If you have, that's at least what I'm showing. If you haven't already, do me a big favor and hit that thumbs up button for me. I sure would appreciate it. But as far as the duck season, I have to line up a few decoys. That's won't take me 10 minutes, and get my blind put on the boat. And that's it. That's all I got to do. And I will be ready. I hope everybody had a cooking bacon. Be right back. Yeah, well, you got to watch your bacon. Don't want to burn it. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I myself, I had to work Friday, of course, and then Sundays are generally my day off, but I ended up working Sunday, but I took Saturday off. And Saturday, I did not do a thing. I literally got up, I had to run to the store for something, came back, ate lunch, and I sat on the couch and watched TV all day. I did not do a thing. I was just being lazy and getting some much needed rest. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. Down in the comments, tell me what y'all did, if you did anything Or if you didn't do anything, just, comment down below. Let me know what you did. But we're going to talk a little bit tonight about our channels and whatnot. Tom Keldich, how you doing? Thought I'd talk about our channels and some things we might need to look at and keep in mind when we do certain videos. I don't want it to slow down, but I do want to get my time off and get my days back in what I'm supposed to have off. I was just a big old couch potato. And Mark's over there still dipping dirt to wax and 60 traps to dip rather. But talking channels a little bit. Cole, what's going on, buddy? A couple weeks ago, I guess, a couple months ago or whatever it was, I did a video on my Go Devil boat and motor, kind of a review, 9 years in the making. And I did this video, and I talked about the boat, I talked about the motor, and I talked about, what the motor could do, what the motor was rated, what the boat was rated at. I thought it was a pretty good video. It came out very well. I got my normal amount of views, but I'm not talking about views. I'm not talking about impressions or CTRs or anything like that. But I had one comment, and if y'all will go back to that video one day, I actually pinned the comment, and I got it today. And the guy said that he was his comment was that he got to the last 20 seconds of the video and said I didn't do a review. And well, my way of and I'll tell you what I wrote him back, and I said, my way of thinking, that a 9-year review, I mean, I thought that would have been sufficient, that talked about the motor, talked about the boat, what the boat was rated for, and I was reviewing the statistical stuff of the boat. But I guess he wanted a little bit more in detail, and I didn't provide it. And I know I didn't. I mean, you watch it, you can tell I didn't. More in depth, more detail. And I have a couple reasons. Number one, I just didn't want to go there, and number two, I was trying to keep the video as short as possible, because I do know that if you have very, very long videos, you're likely not to get the watch time from it and all that. So, so when you're doing your videos, think maybe think outside the box a little bit. When we're doing our videos, and get as much information as we can out there, as people are watching them. I'm not upset with the guy, and not one bit. I think he's partially right, and I'm partially wrong. Okay. So if he's in here, hey, dude, if you got a question, ask it. If anybody has any questions about the boat itself, you wanted, you thought you needed some more on it, ask that question down in the comments. Be more than happy to answer it the best I can if I know. But I can tell you that boat has been through the heck and back. Okay, it's straight up. Frontier Survival, how you doing? I have been in extremely shallow water with it, and ran fine. Yeah, Tom, I think it is, and that's why I'm bringing it up. I love constructive criticism. I take criticism a whole lot better than I can actually take praise. And but I'll just let you know that boat has been through heck and back. I mean, I've had it in shallow water. I've had it in deep, it ran fine in both. I've had it through heavy vegetation. There is some vegetation that I don't care what you got, you're gonna stick it, and that's water hyacinth, and especially if it gets thick. But I've pushed it, got it through that stuff. Stumps, logs, cypress knees. I've run it into trees. I've gotten it stuck between two trees. I have trailered it to several states outside of South Carolina. I've hunted it, several different states outside of South Carolina in it. I've been in saltwater. It ran fine. Problems that I've had with the boat. Now, these problems that I've had with the boat is not manufactured issues. It got worn out, or it was an accident. And the biggest accident, the biggest thing, some of you may recall, I hit a stump. And when I hit the stump, it knocked the motor out of my hand, which did the kill switch. And before I could get it cranked up, the current in the river, the creek I was in, pushed me into some trees, and I punched a hole through my muffler, which I didn't realize it at the time. Hey, Celia, how you doing? I didn't realize it. All right, Francis, take care. Give him a kiss for me from him and his grandma. I punched a hole in it, and when I cranked it back up, it sucked some of the baffling into the engine and blew the engine. That's not a design fault. That's not an issue with the way it was built. It was just an accident. It just happened, and so I had to get a new short block for it. So I had that done. I have busted the drive that drives the prop, and is belt driven, and I have snapped a belt. I remember something. It's a 9-year-old motor. Things are going to break eventually on it. It just gets worn out. That belt broke. It kind of left me stranded, but we got out of there. No big deal. I don't see those as manufacturer defects. I see that as use. So there was a lot of things there. A couple of things there. I've had a throttle cable mess up, and just replace it. I mean, these are just worn parts. Yeah, maintenance issues. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. So it's not really anything manufacturer defect. So I didn't know if he was wanting me to, when he was saying these things, if he wanted me to go that way. Jean Davu, ¿cómo está? So I didn't know if he wanted me to go that way and review it on that aspect. So I didn't, by the way, guys, I'm talking a little Tagalog, a little Filipino Tagalog. So sorry about that. So anyway, I didn't know if we wanted to go that route, and I really did. When I was doing the video, I didn't want to go all that because I just thought it'd be just touch to have to tell about, and that I had already done a video on it prior. But I maybe in hindsight may have just said, okay, this is some things that happened, but not from manufacturer defect. This is just worn out and whatnot. Other parts had to be replaced. I mean, just because it just wore out and just needed to replace these things. So anyway, so I didn't know if he was going that route. I sent him a message. I hope he responds. Maybe I satisfied it. Cody, you back from doing your stuff? Yeah, we got. Looks like I got 18 people in here. Appreciate it. Yeah, and you're right. You're right, Kyle. And maybe I should have went that route as well. I mean, and I didn't. So, and I know I didn't. So I was kind of hoping he'd come in tonight. I gave him an invite to come in here tonight, but maybe he could. Well, I appreciate it, Cody. You're always welcome. Just let me know if you want to. So that's so what I'm getting at is when some of your videos, we want to keep them short. We all understand that to keep audience retention, but we also want to give out as much information as we can at the same time. So I know it's a catch-22 sometimes because you don't want to get it too long, but yet you don't want it too short, and you want to give all the information. So I am, like I said, I'm coming out with it right here live. I didn't fulfill his expectations. No, I'm not going to sit down and cry or go lay down and get in the fetal position or anything. But it is something that we need to, especially I need to think about it a little bit more. So I thought I would bring that out and get everybody else. You're right, Joe. Some are better short. All right, man. Let me know. Wow. That video I did on the Go Devil boat and motor review. I had one comment that came in today. The guy he thought it was going to be more of a review. So I wrote him back on the message board under the video, and I was just thinking that maybe just having something for 9 years was review enough, and I guess it wasn't. So anyway, but hindsight is 20/20, guys. I mean, it really is. So I'm basically saying I'm going to strive to do better. And Joe, you're right. Some videos are better long than some short. And then, really, how do you make that determination? What makes that determination whether that video and it needs to be longer or shorter? Yeah, exactly, Joe. I wouldn't. I mean, I've had quite a few boats. Section 8 Outdoors. How you doing, Evan? And I might, Cecilia. I may do one a little bit later on. I got a lot of pans in the fire right now. I'm trying to get out before teal season starts. I got to get these videos out right before teal season is fixing to kick in. So maybe after the hunting season, or maybe. All right. Yeah, Mark, I know I can't please everybody. And I understand. I listen. If anybody understands that, I do. And I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to do my best. But like I said, I'm not going to go crawl into a corner and cry or anything. That ain't going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Daddy Duck 365 is proud to present the ultimate in bear killing individuals, the master of the whatever caliber pistol he's shooting, master knot tire, and soon to be a masturbator in bears. Does that even come out right?
I don't think it did.
Mr. Cody.
How you doing? Okay, just get my phone. Well, I heard you talking about making videos, so it piqued my interest. So I had to come up and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. Try to give you as much recap as I can while I got your face I can look at.
That's gotta hurt.
The video I did on the Go Devil boat and motor. Yeah, it does. It does. The video I did on the Go Devil boat and motor, the review. Yeah, I reviewed it. I reviewed the boat. I reviewed the motor, so forth, so forth. And that did not sound right. See, you said it didn't sound right. I got a comment today, and the guy said he got to the last 20 seconds of the video, which, hey, I'm glad. But he said there was no review on it. And when I did the video, it was, I talked about the motor, I talked about the weight capacity, the length, the width, load carrying. I talked about the motor itself, the horsepower. Talked about the prop, 3-blade prop. Daniel Miles, how you doing? So I talked about a lot of stuff, but I guess, and I even talked about some customer service that I've gotten from Go Devil. But I guess for whatever reason, he didn't feel that I had given it enough of a review and what he thought was a review. So I wrote him back. I wrote him, it's in the, I posted, as a matter of fact, I pinned it to that video. Yeah, he is right. I didn't say whether I liked it or disliked it. I figured after having a boat for 9 years that he would, people would kind of get it that I really like this boat. But what I was getting at is I'm not angry with him. I was a bit, none of that stuff. It's just talking about, when we doing certain videos, you're trying to make them short so people will watch them for retention purposes. How long do you go? How in depth can you, do you need to go and still yet keep the retention? I mean, it's a struggle. It's a battle,
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying, and I actually invited him to come up, and, if he wanted to, ask questions, and I'd be more than happy to answer them here live. And, but it's not like I'm arguing or being, upset with him or anything. Cause I'm not one bit. It's just,
right.
I'm getting it out there, and where a better place is to do it. Hey, I got a live stream tonight. Might as well talk about it here.
Was that a video that you just did, or was that the one earlier, like a few months or a month ago or so now?
A month ago. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, because I haven't really been on YouTube for a couple days here, so. But
yeah,
got a chance to go down and fish with Daniel, living him in, and I got to meet JV Outdoors this weekend. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but I made it work, and now things are going to get busy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as far as making videos, what me and Daniel were talking about.
One second, Cody. I just posted that link. I just posted the link to that video if anybody cares. At least I think I did. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Me and Daniel were talking today about, gosh, which way does a guy, it depends on which way a guy wants to go on YouTube. Are you doing it for fun? Are you doing it just to like share your adventures, or are you trying to just just make some videos just for the fun of it? Or are you trying to make a brand? Are you trying to, you know what I mean? Like make a business out of it? And fishing wasn't so hot for me, Mark J. But you know, like when you go to make a video, if you're just going to go out there and have fun and just, and you know, it's like even with like live streams or other things with YouTube, you know, is a person trying to just have a community of friends, or is a person trying to make a business out of it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like we were talking about, you know, there's just so many different ways that you can try to go with it, and you know, depends on who's doing what and whatever. But you know, you're gonna get, like when you make videos too, you're gonna get people that think you should have done one thing, and you're gonna get people that think you should have done another, and then you're gonna just get people that are just, for lack of better terms, idiots that are gonna call you names and all that kind of garbage, which I get over the bear videos, you know. But yeah, there's so many different ways to go about it, you know. But like you were talking about retention, I know what I did, you know, like when I first started, everybody does it, makes 20-minute videos, you know, because you think they're so awesome.
Oh yeah.
And you realize, oh, they're not really awesome and nobody's watching them. And so I did that for quite a while, and then I scaled down to like 5-6 minutes, built the retention up, and then now I'm kind of making videos a little bit longer, and the retention is kind of staying there. So I think it's like, but I think you learn how to make videos, and you learn how to put things together to make it a little bit longer, to tell the story, or to keep people watching, you know. But
right,
I don't know. You know, it's just kind of depends on a lot of different things. Like I think your review on your boat, you went over it pretty good, I thought, you know. But
yeah. Well, like I said, you know, I'm not upset with the guy, and not at all. I'm not calling him out. I'm not going to call his name out or anything. I'm not. You know me. I'm not that way. You know, unless you tell me to put a mask on in a Cracker Barrel. But you know,
papers, please.
But it just brought a point up for me, huh? It just brought a point up that, you know, to maybe I could have shortened some stuff up and brought that into it. You know, brought the aspect that, you know, a few seconds of that. You know, so there's a lot of things, you know, that could have. But I could have gone a lot of ways with it, you know. And,
right. But you know, the thing is, Matt, is what we've been doing this about the same amount of time, so less than 2 years,
right?
And neither one of us has any videographer experience. Is that a word? Videography experience.
I think so.
Neither one of us has had any editing experience, you know, like, so I think, you know, as a person grows, you get better, and that's just kind of how it is, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully a guy gets better.
But like I said, you know, like I said, you know, and I keep wanting to iterate in case he's lurking, which I hope he is. I really do, because I'm not upset. You know, I was not upset. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to go cry or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it just brought a point to my attention. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should have done it that way. Something to think about in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, like you said, you're learning. We're constantly learning. So something to think about. Oh, maybe I need to, when I'm doing a review or I'm showing a product that I really like, maybe I need to go a little more, you know, more into it, just to tad bit, kind of thing. It's just something to think about, and that's what I'm trying to bring out to everybody else in here that are, because I mean, what 90% of the people in here are creators, and that we, and like Kyle is sitting, like, yeah, right there. It's right there. Yep. B-roll, 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 B-roll. I mean, I would have never thought about B-roll when I first started. I didn't even think about it.
Didn't even know what it was. I didn't.
I literally go out now. I'll have an idea come in, and I'll go out somewhere and try to get B-roll. On maybe that particular subject, or B-roll for something else that may come along.
I think too that I know it for me, like today, me and Alex were out, started bear baiting today. He started a couple days ago, but I was able to get up there today with the cameras. And man, after I left, I was like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have done this. I know one thing that I need to do is, before I'm going to start to go and make a video, I need to map it out. I need to sit down and write out some things that I'd like to see, like plan it out. So when I'm not thinking on the fly, and that's a lot of my problems. I do things on the fly a lot, probably way too much. And Daniel's right too.
That's what I do right here.
Yeah.
Yep. I have this sitting by my desk right now because I was going over a new video that I'm going to be doing, and I'm thinking about doing here in the next couple of days. And I was writing down ideas, and the next thing is to go out there and try to find some B-roll, because I keep a lot of B-roll now. I'm starting to keep this stuff. I have a dedicated external hard drive just for B-roll.
I used to,
and I'm trying to get that done. What's that?
Did you hear me? I said I used to.
Huh?
I used to.
I'm sorry.
I used to have a hard drive with B-roll.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry if I stuck that in your side a little bit.
But when I think,
so I mean, there's a lot of things that you learn, But I had something very interesting Saturday. I was in my truck Saturday around lunchtime, running some errands, and went through the Chick-fil-A. And while I was running through Chick-fil-A getting my food and whatnot, I got all the way back home, and was sitting down to eat, and popped my iPad out and just started looking at my channel and whatnot. And got a new message that says, "Hey, we're behind you right now in Chick-fil-A." It popped up on one of my videos.
Nice.
I thought that was. I have no idea who this person was.
That's pretty cool.
But on the back of my truck, I got Daddy W65 on it. So I thought it was kind of neat.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And at the same time, it's a little. Our personalities are a little different, so it's a little intimidating for me sometimes.
Oh, I get a kick out of it.
Even meeting other YouTubers is kind of intimidating sometimes. I mean, it's like, gosh, they're way better than I am. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, oh, I want to learn how they do what they do.
Yeah. Well, I felt the same way when you came. I mean, I'm sitting there with a purple camera and two cheap GoPros, and you come in the house with 15 boxes of electronics. You know.
Well, I mean,
wireless mics, and remotes, and I'm like,
yeah, but doing
this guy's
like
serious.
interviews and stuff, you got to have it,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's oh shoot.
Fishing UK Glasgow, welcome in. Appreciate you coming.
What's that, Mark J? Tom's so silly. Starstruck, right? Agreed, Gio.
I do too, Gio, and I've only met a couple. I mean, I've hunted with Cody. I got to meet Laura the Explorer one time. So it's it's just nice to meet people that share the same interest in the outdoors.
Yeah, you really gotta have an interest in the outdoors to go out and film it too, with all the extra work that's involved in it.
And I think a lot of people don't realize how hard that is to get, is to video an animal you're fixing to hunt. I mean, seriously.
Video creators
that goes into it, and all the
Yep.
Yeah.
Video creators get it, but I don't think that like the general.
I'm just talking about the average person.
Because I think the
average person.
Right. I think the average person probably thinks that you have a cameraman with you too,
Right.
I mean, imagine how much easier it would be if you had a cameraman with you and someone that did all the editing, and all you had to go out there and do was hunt and stuff. Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be sweet. And I mean, you can look at in different channels, even some of the bigger channels like Dr. Duck, for example. They have a cameraman, and him and that little crazy cohort he has, they can just be themselves and talk and do whatever they want. Ever heard of John B? No, I have not.
Yeah, John B, I think is I don't think much of him anymore. If we were thinking about the same John B from the Moving Squad, super cocky and just kind of when he first started, he was pretty cool, but just super cocky now and just kind of.
Ugly dog, what's up? Yeah, but like I said, just talking about Dr. Duck, and I mean, his is the first that pops into my mind. And there are a few other YouTubers that I know that share camera duties. They'll actually, they have a big enough crew that they'll share the camera duties.
That would be cool. Yep.
And
yep.
That is one of the problems. I mean, now some of the guys that I hunt with local, they know. I said, hey man, hold this camera for me. I need you to make sure it's focused in on me while I do some talking, and they help out that way. But to actually get one to dedicate on a camera while you're duck hunting, They don't want to do it because they want to shoot ducks too.
Right.
They want to hunt. So trying to find someone like that, it's tough, man. I'm quite sure that you could probably get, a teenage kid who has an interest in filming. But I mean, I'm sitting there filming with GoPros and a handy cam. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
But if you're gonna have a cameraman, you might as well have a decent camera to go with it.
Right. Well, the thing about just grabbing a 15-year-old kid too is they're not going to really have an idea of what they're doing, and I know you do, and so do I. Kind of have an idea of what we want. Yep, I do. Yep.
Yeah. Fishing UK Glasgow. I am not subscribed to Flair. Flair has a way of doing things that works for him, not necessarily works for me. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. If you'll notice on my videos and my live streams, I don't cuss. You may get a shit or a damn or a hell, but that's about it. On occasion. I think the only time I've cussed on video that I actually put out is I said shit one time when I was going after a duck and I jumped in the water and it was a little deeper than I thought it was and I got wet. And because it was so funny, I just kept it in there. I just don't care for the cussing. When I start hearing it, it just takes a lot of it away from me, and I just don't want to watch. And matter of fact, that goes for any video. If I'm hearing a lot of cussing in a video, a YouTube video, I just don't want to. I just don't want to listen to it. So I leave it.
Unless it's something that is like in the context of the video, or if it's in a situation where, not that it's appropriate, but it's like if you're watching a war video or something, you know what I mean? Like it would fit then.
Yeah, those are movies.
Right. Well, no, not even movies. I'm just saying, like, if it's war footage or if it's something,
documentaries or something.
Right. Yep.
But that works for him and the people who it just work. If that works for that person, then let it work. It just doesn't work for me, and I don't want to be known like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already being accused of being a Duck Dynasty fan because of my beard's so long. So, and I do like Duck Dynasty, and I do like.
I like it too.
But
See you, Daniel.
But all right, Daniel, take care, buddy.
Yeah.
Having a cameraman. Whew.
Yeah, it would make things easier, but I think for the learning aspect and everything, doing your own stuff is good. I think it's a good way to learn.
Yep.
Let me ask you this, Matt. How long are you going to do YouTube? Like, if you didn't grow any more than what you were right now, how much longer would you do YouTube?
Oh, I'd still do it. I would still do it just because I enjoy doing it.
Would you go as hard at it as you are now?
Yeah, I would like to think that I would. I had a hard last duck season was really hard for me.
Right.
And I told you that when you came down, I said, this is one of the few years that I could count on one hand that we just aren't doing nothing. I think if I have 2 or 3 more years of what I had last year, there would probably be less videos, but all of them would be out of state. I'd start traveling again. You know, I may do something here and there, have the cameras with me, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, nothing's coming out.
Right.
But my whole thing has been, you know, trying to teach the right way to do things. So,
right.
At least that's in my opinion, you know.
Right. Hey, NL Ghost Wolf. What would you let's say that your channel blew
Ghost
up
Wolf's
overnight?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, he just came in.
I'm sorry.
Let's say he just came in. Let's say your channel blew up this coming week. You hit 50,000 subscribers and you started getting 50,000 views a week, let's say. What would you change?
Probably nothing. if it all of a sudden blew up, it means I'm doing something right.
Right. But what?
Well,
you know,
I take that back. If it all of a sudden blew up to that proportion, I would keep going as is for the short term. But as and I hate to say it this way, but as the revenue came in, I would be doing some serious upgrading in equipment. You know, to get I mean a lot. I mean some serious upgrading. I'm talking laptops. Maybe, you know, I think my editing program is pretty good. I love Wondershare. It's easy for me. I know how to work it. But the cameras and the extra equipment, just nicer gear. Yeah, like Kyle said, better equipment, nicer gear. That's what I would change. But as far as me, my personality,
and I didn't mean your personality. I know that's not going to change.
But what I'm getting at is you know my personality off camera. You know how I can be off camera. And I mean, I just spur of the moment will start doing something that just makes no sense to anybody but me. That day you caught me singing. I was just sitting by a tree and started singing songs. I mean, I was bored.
Yeah, and that's all gone now.
Those kind of I know. God, it just kills me. But I would probably be a little more spontaneous and stuff like that instead of trying to be so serious all the time.
Do you think,
as far as just letting my personality come out a little bit more?
Do you think you should maybe try that?
Do what?
Do you think that you should maybe try that?
You're breaking up just a little bit.
Do you think that you should maybe try that?
Well, that's what I'm working on something right now that I've talked to you about offline. Something I'm working on and trying to learn how to get the nuances of it together. It will probably be into the duck season before I can get that out because of, well, the heat, for example. But I'm really going to start working on it next month really hard when I go to Kentucky. I just hope some people can keep it more of a secret for me on how, and letting my personality just come out just a little bit more, you know, that quirky, funny, you know, weird sense of humor come out.
Right. So I thought of that as well. I mean, I think that one thing I was thinking of is, you know, I told you where I'm going tomorrow. and I'm obviously going to bring
Mhm.
cameras with me because I'm going to make a video for something. I don't know what. I've almost thought about bringing that into my channel a little bit of what I do, but I don't know. I think it would be viewed quite a bit, but I don't know if I want to put that out there or not. You know?
Oh, I know it would. Listen, I can tell you now. I'm not going to say anything, but I can tell you there's one person that you know here, and excluding me, who would watch it over and over and over because that person loves to watch what I think you're getting ready to do.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? If I totally confused everybody in chat.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be smart or if it would be, because it doesn't relate to the channel, but it does relate to me, I guess, you know. I don't know if I.
Well, you have the other channel too.
Right, I'm not trying to do anything with it though,
But
you know. I mean, but
Yeah.
I thought about it, you know, because some guys do that and some, you know, whatever. But I think that I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would watch it, but then it probably would, you know, it wouldn't gain people for After 5 Outdoors. It would gain people just for that particular thing, and if they didn't see that anymore, then they would just leave anyway.
Exactly.
You know, but I don't know.
And then you might run into a problem of competing against yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd still do it. I would still do it at least once or twice to see what kind of reaction you get.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. But
I mean,
then it's
who was it?
Then it's out what I do too. So, you know.
Exactly. I'm gonna post this up if I can get my mouse to work. And Geo said, and we all know this: best to be yourself for your viewers. Just makes you more comfortable, and the viewers get to know you. If anybody ever watched my 40 questions, y'all know me.
Right.
If you ever go in there and go back and find my 40 question video, you will actually see me. And see, and that video didn't go anywhere. Now, again, it didn't have anything to do about duck hunting. You know, none of that stuff. It just was strictly a challenge, and I did it, and it just didn't go anywhere. Now, that type of video is for my subscribers and subscribers only. That's not for that videos are not those types of videos are not for trying to get subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Because people come to my channel to learn about duck hunting or find out something about duck hunting. You know, they don't care about, you know, whether I drink sweet tea or dirty water like Boxy does.
Right.
You know, it just
Dark 30 has a point there
I
too.
think my live stream.
Because you can burn yourself out with one channel. Because I was there not too long ago. I was that close to hanging her up. Just because, you know, not just doing this, but there's a lot of effort if you're trying to post twice a week, plus a full-time job, plus a family, plus, you know, it does after a while, and especially in the tough times of the year for an outdoorsman, midsummer, you know, everything is kind of slow, or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping this bear season is good. That'll help me out quite a bit. But what's funny,
I'm
Go ahead.
Nope.
I was just gonna say, huh?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what's funny is when I got to that point of burnout, you know, you and I were talking and stuff, and I didn't post for I think a week, and my views actually went up, and they've been going up now. So maybe it's okay to take a break once in a while. I don't know.
With that said, a lot of the duck hunting channels that I watch, and I had no problem putting them out there. Surviving Duck Season is probably my number one channel that I watch because of his creativity. And this man does this for a living. I mean, he is a videographer. I mean, in real life, you know, not just YouTube, but Surviving Duck Season, freelance duck hunting. Oh crap! I just watched a couple of his videos today. I can't believe I just forgot it. But you know, some of these guys. All right, Tom, take care. Some of these guys, they haven't posted all summer. Now they've been doing videos and getting videos done, but they haven't posted. And now that it's coming up on duck season, they're hitting videos daily. And you know, now I'm looking at their numbers from their videos, and I see them not as high as they were, but still a lot higher than whatever I have.
I see.
You know, I'm wondering if that's not something to think about.
Section 8 says everything is slow. But shouldn't you see a return from people posting and commenting on other videos we all watch, yet you get no traffic till you complain and still don't? I guess when I put a video out, I don't worry about who's going to watch it or what. Like, I don't. There's about 10 or 11 people that I can pretty much watch every video of. Otherwise, I you know, a guy doesn't. There's not enough hours in the day. You know, if I got some extra time and stuff, I'll watch some other stuff. But I mean, going at it full bore, working full time, and you know, I guess I don't worry about who watches or who comments or who doesn't. For me, I just go out and do my thing. And if I see that, if I see that numbers are low, I try to work harder on the next one to make it better, I guess is how I look at it. Like, I don't think that, I guess the way I look at it is I don't think that anybody owes me or I owe anybody. If I can watch something, I'm going to. If someone says, "Oh, I haven't had time to watch your videos," I don't feel bad about it, or you know, I just keep charging along, because I'm originally I'm doing it I'm making the videos for myself, I guess, trying to get somewhere, I guess is how I look at it. So
right.
If hopefully this is coming out right, hopefully it's sounding what I'm trying to say. I don't know, you know, because it's like with 2,200 subscribers or whatever it is I have, I don't get 2,200 views per video. A lot of times I don't even get 5, you know, so I'm just like, well, whatever.
Yeah. I didn't see where he came in, but they're saying hey to him. I hope I pronounced this right. Skeleton, welcome to the channel, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. I understand you're on the beard contest too, so end of the month we'll have the beard contest. But welcome to the channel. I didn't see you come in. I just saw where people started posting hello, so sorry about that, dude. Listening to Cody and talking to him and trying to keep one eye on the chat, and I just missed you, and I apologize. But yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I want to see my views go up. I do get a little disheartened sometimes. When I think I've got a video that I think is really good, and a week goes by and I've got 100 views on it. But then again, I've got videos that I didn't think were that great, and I'm getting thousands of views on them now. It's just crazy on how things just all of a sudden hit.
Well, so I see. Evan says, if you don't worry about who watches or comments, then are you shorting the followers that got you over 1,000? Well, the followers that got you over 1,000, I don't think that. I would say probably maybe 30 or 40 out of that 1,000 are probably friends. The rest are probably random views, because most comments in a video, maybe I'll get 20 comments, 25 comments. Sometimes I'll get comments from other people as well, but like, there's a lot of people that I visit their channels, or if they see they're live or whatever, I'll check in, and I don't think they ever watch my channel, but it's just, I see something come on and I jump in there. But it's not like, I don't know if entitled would be the right word, but I guess when I make a video, I try to make it so someone will want to watch it, because if it's not something they're interested in, or it's not something that's like, oh, I really want to see that, I don't expect them to watch, or just because we know each other or whatever. Like, I guess, is it are you picking up, are you understanding what I'm saying, Matt?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because 100%, because I like you said earlier, there's not enough hours in a day to watch. I've got 170 people that I follow. There's not enough hours in the day to watch all that. I mean, I've gone 2 or 3 days and wasn't able to watch anything.
Right.
And I understand when somebody can't watch because of they, especially other creators, because they've got a full-time job. YouTube is a full-time job. If they're posting once a week, it's full-time. And you just can't do it all. I mean, you try, you want to.
I gotta go grab something. I'll be right back.
Do it, but I just don't have the time. I mean, with 2 full-time jobs, doing stuff that needs to be done around the house, it's tough, dude. It is absolutely.
I'll be right back, Matt. I gotta grab something. I'll be right back.
All right. Yep. Backwoods, glad you're back. Yeah, you're right, Ghost Wolf. Yeah, they will come back. I mean, and I do the same thing. I see somebody who a video gets popped up, and I can't immediately get on it and watch it because I'm working generally. But I will come back to it eventually, and watch it all the way through, to include the ads as well, and even the long ones. But yeah, you're 100%. Andy Jack, how you doing? So, Skeleton, where are you from? Canada as well? I hear Cody walking around. You're from the U.S. What part of the U.S. you from, brother? Yeah, Mark, I have to. Yeah, like Cody was saying, there's about 11 people that he watches religiously, and I'm pretty much the same way. And I'm gonna tell you what, those Mug Up Mondays, I almost can't wait. I can't wait to watch them. It may be a day or so later, but I can't wait to watch them. I was really hurt that he didn't drink his tea today when I watched it. That was really hurt me because I wanted to see what kind of tea he was going to drink. All right, so I'm in Indiana. Okay. So, question to Ghost Wolf and Backwoods Barbarian. What has your weather been like? Have y'all gotten enough rain? Are y'all in a drought like they are in the western part of Canada and in our western central area of the U.S.? No, Backwoods, you got to have 2 teas. You missed this one, so you got to drink 2 cups. So, guys, Backwoods, are you going to be doing a live tonight? Were you still planning on doing that tonight? All right, buddy, I'll take a look at it. I actually have your name, channel name written down. I'm gonna take a look at your channel real quick. Cecilia, if you could do me a favor and look up Skeldon Bushcraft and Survival, and post his channel on there for me, please, ma'am.
Well, Backwoods is doing a live tonight, huh?
Weather on the east coast of the island is dry, but not as bad as the rest of it. Okay. The reason I asked Backwoods is here it is, the middle of August, and I am seeing blue-winged teal in certain areas, in some fields and some flooded, naturally flooded fields that we have around here. And I don't usually see them this time of year. Usually it's in a couple of weeks when I start to see them. So I was wondering if y'all were having a drought and it was pushing these birds down a lot earlier than normal, like they're doing out in the central flyway of the U.S., where they're starting to see a lot of teal south already. Could lead to us having a bad teal season, because by the time teal season gets here, they'll get pushed out. So, thank you, ma'am. Ghost Wolf saying getting a decent amount of rain this summer, but just went through a very hot few days where hundreds of salmon have died in multiple rivers. Ow, that ain't good. It's been dry in New Brunswick. Okay. Thanks, Cecilia. Guys, I have not even seen Skeldon's channel, but I understand that he's got a good channel. If you don't have him, Cecilia just posted it up. Take a look at it. I personally haven't looked at it yet. And I would appreciate it.
Trying to.
Huh?
I'm trying to look it up right now, but for some reason my phone's being slow.
Okay, hang on a second. Daddy, Duck 365, besides infections, what would kill ducks where they are freshly dead, floating in water, no injuries? Wow. The only, you say besides infections, which is avian cholera, which kills ducks a lot. Pesticide, where there doesn't look like any injuries. And I'm not exactly, I can't remember where you're from, what area you're from, but I have seen tens of thousands of dead snow geese in a field after a bad lightning storm. And I guess the discharge in the air is when they were flying is what killed them. So, hey, Mud Tramp, how you doing? So infectious diseases would be avian cholera, which I have not heard of any outbreaks lately. The other thing would be pesticide runoff would be one. Lead poisoning is another one, but we haven't shot lead in such a long time for ducks that you wouldn't see hundreds, lots of them. You'd see one or two, one most likely. And the only thing I can think of, the only other thing I can think of is we were in Arkansas. This has been many, many, many years ago, and they literally were driving trucks in the field, and they were bringing back. I call them corn hoppers. Corn hoppers that you cut corn in, kernel corn, and drive it out of the fields. They had those filled up with geese, with snow geese, because of a lightning storm. Yeah. All right, Evan, hurry back. Daniel, Backwoods. If you said it, I didn't see it, but are you going to go live tonight? Are you still planning on doing that? Yeah, Beck. It's called for the ducks. It's avian cholera. Okay, well, let me know when you're ready to do it, so that I can get everybody prepared and get your website up, get your channel up, so we can all come on over there. So just let me know when you're ready, and whenever you're ready, just let me know, because I can end this at any time. So, okay.
Yeah, I probably better jump off here. I just made a mess here. I gotta get packed up and get everything ready to go. So I'm bringing my daughter with me. So
right,
yeah, pack for two.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be a fun trip.
So yeah, she's been going with the last couple of years. Yeah. Well, I'll probably have to repack. She said she packed for herself, but I don't know. So, but
Daniel, I can shut her down now, dude. I mean, this is, you're not hurting my feelings, not one bit. But I know it's getting late where you're at. I think you're an hour ahead of me, if I'm not mistaken. So you just let me know when you're ready, bro.
Appreciate it, Ghost Wolf. It's a work adventure, so it's not. I'm not going hunting or fishing or anything. It's for work.
Oh, it'll still be an adventure though.
It actually is really fun. I've gotten to know the guy now, and you know, it is actually fun meeting other handlers and stuff like that too is always good. So.
Yeah. My son is going next month. I was asking him if he wanted to go with me to Kentucky, and he's going to be going. So it's local. I mean, it's not like he's going far, but it's in the state, and for so he's going to be doing that next month. And I think in November he'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I got to go once a year. So.
All right, Backwoods. I'll give you 10 minutes starting now. So if you want to go ahead and start getting set up, let me know, and we'll post a link here in a few minutes. I know that he was wanting to go because he had messaged me earlier and asked me if I was going live. I told him yeah, and he said, well, he was wanting to do live stream tonight right after mine. So want to get him some views over there.
Wonder how many hours he needs.
I don't know. If you're still here, how many hours you need, Backwoods? He might have it all. I don't know. All I heard is he had the 1,000 subscribers.
I wouldn't think he'd be far off on hours. I wouldn't think. So
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hop off, brother. I will. I'll probably call you on my 8-hour trip.
Okay. Well, give me a call if you get a chance. I understand if you can't, but I know you're gonna be busy, but
I'll have lots of time to talk tomorrow. So.
All right.
All right, y'all take care. See ya.
All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Okay. Well, Daniel, we're waiting on you, son. So whenever you're ready, let us know, and we'll get the link and stuff thrown up. But that was what I want to talk about tonight, guys. I mean, we've gone over a little bit about the duck season. It's coming up fast for me. I can't wait. Honestly, just cannot wait. And I can guarantee you, come the end of January when it's starting to end, I can't wait to the end the next day. I can't wait for it to start back up again. It's just the way it rolls, isn't it? It's just how things go. And then I want to talk about a channel a little bit and our channels, so to speak. And then, I think we had a good night. All right, Cecilia, if I were you, I'd just go ahead and post it, and we go ahead and post his channel up. Damn, Duggar, that sounds good. Let's see here. Made a green chili elk meat pot pie. Boy, that sounds. I had deer spaghetti myself. goodness. Trying to read what everybody's in here. Okay. Well, that was about it for tonight, guys. I say we go ahead and get Backwoods Barbarian link posted up, and then we'll start heading over there in a few minutes. Not a problem, Cody. Oh, it was unbelievable. My wife, she has her own spaghetti sauce, and almost ready. A couple more minutes. Okay. My wife makes her own spaghetti sauce, which is I think her grandmother's recipe, and we use ground deer meat, and it is unbelievable. Whoop. Whoop. Waiting for the post, then I can link it up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad. I hope everybody enjoyed tonight. I got a few things off that needed to be said. Mark J had some boring elk tacos tonight. Just boring, huh? I've never had wild elk. I've had the the pen raised elk meat before you get it out of a restaurant, but I've never had the wild. Mud Trap had rat toes. Um, why does that not surprise me? It just doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I've never had wild elk. Like I said, I've just. Hey, me too, man. Scott, I'm glad you made it, brother. I'm glad you made it too. You'll be getting a supporter from me here in just a minute. As soon as we get off of here and go over to Backwoods, so I don't have to try to keep tabs of what's going on. Yeah, August 30th. I'll go ahead and just put that. August 30th is a Monday night. We'll all be judged on our beards, to include Mud Tramp. She said she was entering. Oh, trust me. First of all, Cody, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I can assure you it will never, ever be a Starbucks coffee. No matter what. I will never drink one of their coffees. Ever. Rat toes are seafood stuffed jalapenos. So that's what y'all call them. It's not. Okay, when he's on, you'll post the link. Okay. You already knew that, all right, Cody? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not going to support somebody who, number one, doesn't support law enforcement. I'm a big supporter of law enforcement. I'm not saying that every one of them are perfect because no one is perfect. But I am a huge supporter of law enforcement, and if they want to kick law enforcement out of a restaurant for trying to buy a cup of coffee, I am not going to support them at all, not one bit. Plus, they are very anti-Second Amendment, and well, there you go on that one. Oh man, check it out. Well, Jeremy, I sure do appreciate that. He's over there punching buttons again. Jeremy, I hope you feel better. Yeah, you love punching buttons. Yeah, we're just going to be on here for just a few more minutes, waiting on Backwoods Barbarian to come up on. He's getting ready to go on a live stream, so we're going to do a raid over there. As soon as he gets ready. And I'm about out of sweet. I'm actually out of sweet tea, y'all. I got the last out of the pitcher, and I haven't made him for tonight. I got to wash the tea pitcher out tonight, and I'll make some in the morning. Oh, where is he at? Guess he ain't quite ready. Ghost Wolf, I sure appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for your support, brother. I know that Daniel's going to be going live here in a minute. I hope you can get to make that. Excuse me, y'all. Guess it still ain't up yet. Where's he at? Fraser Bound, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Yeah, it wasn't on tonight. When Cody was here duck hunting with me, we were standing up under a cypress tree, and there was no ducks flying, nothing was going on, and I just off the cuff started singing out loud. He actually videoed it to use probably on something later as for BRoll on something. And when his hard drive went down, he ended up losing everything. All right, guys, so let's get on over to Backwoods Barbarian. He should be up here in just a minute or a second or two. Let's go over there and do a Daddy Duck raid on his channel. Yep, I just got the notification just now. So why don't we do that? Go over to Backwoods Barbarian. I posted the link. Mr. C posted the link in the chat, and I've got it all up front. So let's go over there, give him our support, and let him know it's a Daddy Duck raid. Regardless, we will see y'all next time. Daddy Duck 365. See y'all.